Also need a sphygmomanometer for the BP. Hello besties, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Mavis Akes. I am a registered general nurse, and as you already know, I am your chaperone. So in this episode, I'll be talking about some must-have or things you need for your nursing training school at your dormitory, your school hostel, your clinical, and wherever. And in this video, I'll be talking about some things you need in those areas, okay? And I know some people have gotten admission, they don't know what items to go for. Others are confused on whatever to do in case they get admission right now. What is the preparation towards it? So this video will serve as a guide, okay? And I know that majority of the people coming to watch this video are all aspiring nurses. I know you are in a dilemma. You feel that, hey, what if I don't get admission? I know you get admission. So please do want to watch this video to the end. Have faith and then watch this video, because as you are watching this video, you know the things you need for your nursing training school or nursing training college, wherever. Yeah, so do well to stick and stay and watch to the end. Do well to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the 660 subscribers. And I'm really, really grateful because we are growing each and every time. Thank you. And let's start. Okay, so let's start with the academic supplies. Yes, when it comes to your academics, the things you might need. Okay, you need a A4 notebook. Yes, those long foolscaps, or maybe you can also buy exercise books, just in case that some tutors will be teaching you just like SHS. They'll be lecturing you, and then they expect you to be writing down notes. Other teachers will be sending you PDFs, so there's no need for you to just go and buy a book or something. But usually, some of them send you PDFs of the slides. Other times too, they need you to also be writing something. They also need a pen, pencil, eraser, sharpener, those stationaries. You need them. It's very, very important. Like, you can't go to school without a pen. Like, no. Pencil, because you'll be drawing some human structures, and some teachers will be asking you to be drawing here and there. Those stationaries, okay. You also need a clear bag for your documents, because as you're going as a fresher, some documents will be very, very important to you. So, and even your receipts. Yes, when you pay your school fees, they'll be asking you to be keeping the receipts safely, because when you're coming to complete school, at times on the portal, let's say your school fees might be reflecting as maybe 10 cedis, but maybe to you, you have already paid all. So please be keeping your receipts as well. So you need a clear bag, just in case that you might misplace your receipts. At least you have a clear bag where you have kept all your receipts down, okay? You also need a scientific calculator. If you don't have money to afford a scientific calculator, you have your phone. But usually, when it comes to academics, some teachers will not let you have your phone to yourself whilst they are teaching. So you usually need a scientific calculator, because you'll be meeting subjects like statistics, where you'll be calculating here and there. So you need a scientific calculator when it comes to that. You also need textbook. Yeah, the textbooks, they'll be selling it to you. So prepare yourself. Some teachers will be selling the pamphlets to you, others will be selling textbooks to you, and others too will be sending it in a PDF form. Yeah, textbooks in the sense that when you start level 100, they recommend some books that you have to buy. While some tutors too will be like, don't go and buy those books. I would give you a pamphlet and then I'll sell it to you. So just prepare yourself for those things as well. And then others too will be selling it as a PDF form to you as well. Okay. You also need a laptop or a tablet. Some people have phones which have low or small storage. Yeah, me at a point in time when I was in school, I needed a laptop, but I didn't buy a laptop. But I used a phone instead. But some people too usually need a laptop because the slides will be many. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, and level 400 or level 300 up to level 300. You'll be needing your tablets just in case that the teacher sends you slides. You have to be storing them somewhere. Okay, so you need a tablet or a laptop, but if you don't have money, just take with your phone and make sure that you have memory, like a big storage, just to be keeping all those things down. Yeah. So those are the basic things you need for the academic side. Okay, so now let's talk about the uniforms. Now, when it comes to the uniform, the school provides the uniform. Whether you're male or female, the school would provide it to you. Now, the school would take your body measurements. Like when you start as a fresher, the seamstress and then the tailors come around to take the body measurements of each and every student. Or it depends on the school. So usually they take the body measurements, and as time goes on, they bring you the uniforms as well. Now with the uniform, like all schools will provide the uniforms to you, and then as time goes on, you copy their style. So when you're in level 200 or 300, you'll be sewing your own uniforms. But when you're in level 100, they'll give you maybe two, so that it can sustain you. So with the males, they give you white shirt and then the khaki. And then with the females, for diploma, they give you the uniform and then a little band around your hand, just to show that you're level 100 student. Yeah, and then for the degree students too, they give you the uniform. And then for the males, they give you your uniform as well. They also add a lab coat for the males. Yeah, and then for the females, for the degree, they add lab coats to it. And then for the diploma, they add a cap and then an apron. Yeah, they add aprons to the uniform as well. So as time goes on, if you want to sew another one, that one is your own cup of tea. And then with the school, some schools have their uniforms with the pockets in front, while some schools have their uniforms with the pockets at the side. So it depends on the school you are going to. So when you're in level 100, you just copy their style. As time goes on, you sew new ones for yourself. Now, when it comes to the shoe or the footwear, the school would let you know the type of footwear they go for. So they'll ask you to buy it maybe in their school bookshop, or you can buy it in town. It depends on the school, okay? But they'll ask you to go and buy the type of footwear they want. And then when it comes to uniforms, yeah, they ask you to pay money for the uniforms and they'll provide it to you. So it will be part of your school fees, or it can be paid separately. It depends on the school, okay? You need a hanger, you need pegs as well, just to be holding the uniforms when they are done ironing them. They'll give you a name tag as well. They'll also give you maybe tie. It depends on the school as well. For my school, they gave the guys tie in addition to their uniform. So I don't really know for other schools as well. Yeah, that's how it works. So as time goes on, then you'll be adding your own things to the things they've already given you. Those are also part of the essential things you need for the uniforms and then the clothing. Okay, so now let's go to the hostel slash dormitory essentials. So when it comes to the hostel or dormitory, some schools practice the hostel life while some schools practice dormitory life. So please note that things are different in each school, okay? So with a hostel slash dormitory, you still need a mattress. No matter where you go, you need a mattress. So a mattress, it comes along with a pillow, bed sheets, and then blankets. That's like those things you need for yourself. Another thing is you also need a mirror for yourself, maybe small cute mirror, just in case you're going to brush your teeth, just in case you're combing your hair, like your personal mirror. You need a bucket and then sponge, soap, and then your towel. You also need mop, broom, and then dustpan, because you'll be sweeping. Maybe the school provide you those things already, but if you're renting a place or if you're in a hostel, you need those things because you'll be the one to do everything by yourself. You need disinfectants in a sense that you'll be sharing the bathroom with people. So you need Dettol and those antiseptic wipes just so that infections, okay, infection prevention. So you need all those things as well. Touch, just in case lights goes off, you have a torch for yourself. You also need a standing fan. Depending on the school, when it comes to the dormitory life, they don't need standing fan because they already have fans which will be there for you. But let's say you are at a hostel or you are renting your place, you need a standing fan or a ceiling fan. When you go there, you look at the place and then you buy the things which are very like necessary to you when you're at the place. Yeah, I think that's it. Now for the dormitory people, usually you need a padlock because you'll be having maybe lockers or you'll be sending trunks and those things. So you need a padlock. And then for the hostel people, if you need a padlock or if it is necessary to you, you buy it. I think those ones depends on you. You also need mosquito nets. For the dormitory people, usually you need a mosquito net because of mosquitoes around. And the hostel too. We have hostels where you'll be sharing the room with maybe 4 or 5 or 6 people, and then your room is prone to mosquitoes. You need a mosquito net. So mosquito net is very important. You also need extension board for the hostel people because you're going to share the room with people, and maybe the time you need to charge your phone, somebody's already charging the phone. So you need extension board just in case that if you make things easier for you. You also need a stool or chair for the hostel people because you'll be cooking. The chair wouldn't be provided by the school. So you need chairs or stools, cute ones, just to fit your kitchen area or something. Now let's go to the hostel specifically, hostel essentials. Now for the hostel people, when it comes to your kitchen, they don't usually recommend you to bring those gas cylinders. They usually let you bring maybe hot plates. So you need hot plates or electronic maybe stove because they don't permit you to bring gas burners there. Another thing is you need iron. Applies to both hostel and then dormitory people. You also need cooking utensils. You'll be cooking. For the hostel people, you'll be cooking as well. You need bowls, frying pans, cooking pans, cups, spoons, those basic kitchen essentials. You need all those things as well. And then the dormitory people, you just need a bowl, a cup, spoon. Some schools will provide you the lunch, breakfast, and then the supper. So those people, they usually don't need those things when it comes to their schools. But for the hostel people or the college people or the universities or the degree people, or even some diploma schools which are practicing the hostel life. Yeah, you need all those things. Hostel people too, you need provisions for yourself. Grocery shopping. If you're going to the markets to buy foodstuffs, dormitory people, they usually need the provisions as well. Just in case that when the school doesn't provide the food faster for you, or your provisions will be there to help you. For both hostel and then dormitory, you need laundry baskets. When your clothes are dirty, you can just pour them inside those laundry baskets. If you have money to buy a fridge, it's up to you. And if you are in the school and then you see the way things are going and then you want to buy a fridge, you can go ahead to buy a fridge. You can go ahead to buy a microwave. It depends on you and your money. You need those kitchen essentials like knife, chopping board, those things. All of those things is up to you as a hostel person. Now let's go to the self-care from your head to your toe, the things you need for both hostel people and then dormitory people, and then for male and female. For the self-care, you need a sponge, soap, towel. Those are the basic first thing you need because you're going to bath. And then when it comes to your teeth, your oral hygiene, you also need toothbrush, toothpaste, maybe mouthwash as well. If you have money, if you don't have, just your brush and paste. Then you also need shaving sticks. And then for the ladies, you need sanitary pads as well. For the males, you need deodorant. Perfumes, those things just to keep you fresh. You also need a nail cutter or something to be cutting your nails because some schools do inspection. When it comes to the toiletries as well, you need tissues, you need toilet papers, you need wipes as well. You also need Vaseline or your pomade just to make your skin intact, or lip balm. So now let's go to clinical tools. So with the clinical tools, you need a stethoscope. It's usually recommended, or most of the times the school would ask you to buy a stethoscope. You need a thermometer. They'll ask you to buy a thermometer. They'll ask you to also buy a breast watch. So the breast watch too is usually important. So need a sphygmomanometer for the BP. You will also buy a pen, that is red pen and then blue pen. So red pen is usually used during night shifts, and then the blue pen is usually used during the daytime and then the afternoon time. So that is the importance of the red pen and then the blue pen. I wrote all of them in my PDF, and I sell PDFs as well. So if you are interested, please do well to DM me or buy it via my link on my bio on my TikTok. My TikTok is Mavis Akist. I have already written all of them down in my description on my page, and then I've also written them on my TikTok. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to the mini medicine set. I'll say, because whilst you are going to school, you might fall sick. So I would say you need a first aid set. That is, you need a paracetamol for headaches. You need ORS just in case your stomach. You also need multivitamins. You need malaria drug just in case you get malaria. You test for malaria before you take the malaria drug, okay? So please do well to take it serious. You test for your malaria status before you take a drug. So you need plaster. You need a cotton wool swab just in case maybe you get hurt, pricked by something or cut by a knife or something. Yes, you use those cotton and then spirits, and in case those minor injuries happens. Okay, so those are for the first aid set. And then finally, last but not the least, bonus emotional support. You need a Bible, very, very important. Family photo, just to keep you going. Those are the emotional supports, because some people, when the moment they look at their family photo or something, gives them this hope that they should keep moving forward. Okay, yeah, water bottle, those lunch bag things. When you're in school, you need all of those things as well. And I think that is all for now. If this video has helped you, kindly comment whatever thing you would like to know. Another thing is, whatever I've said in this video, I have already made a PDF on it. It's free. I'll insert the link in my description, and I'll also insert this PDF on my TikTok page as well, on my link tree, so I can download it for free. So please do well to patronize me as well. I saw educational PDF that is for interviews. It is on my bio. It's 30 CDs for one, and then 35 CDs for the general knowledge as well. I also do one-on-one educational booking sections as well. If you would like a section with me, you want to know more about nursing, you don't know where to go to, you can also book a section with me. All my links are on my bio, on my TikTok, or you can also DM me. Yeah. And see you in my next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel.